Hello and welcome back to Craftopia. It has been a while since I recorded. Probably about a week and a half. It's been a while. Circumstances outside of my control, etc., etc. But I'm back. Today is going to be just sort of a rambling, talky episode. I'm going to make some progress because I'm going to go over to a new island. I'm going to go scout out some of those new islands. I've definitely still got stuff to do. I was considering making a battery farm today because that's one of the last things I have to automate before there's nothing left to automate. But I don't have all that much time today because, it's partially a time issue, partially just because it's a pretty complicated design. Which I don't fully understand yet, so I need to do some more research first. Also, Amnesia. The new Amnesia game is coming out today. Amnesia Rebirth, which is nice. I'm going to turn down the music in my headphones a little bit. It should be fine on OBS. Maybe to be safe, I'll go ahead and turn it down slightly. Yeah, just to be safe. Okay. So, today what I'm actually going to do... I never really went over to that village, did I? I think they have little quests and things for you, but I don't know if it's that important. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go to a new island. I'm going to explore a bit and do some dungeons, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk and I'm going to update y'all on what's going on. So, let us begin. Island level 2, enemy level 11. I need some... Is that silver or iron? It looks like silver. I need some silver to go there. So, what's been going on in my life? Well... Man. Quite a bit. I've been... not sleeping well, for one thing. That's one reason why I haven't... Okay, I had silver in my inventory, so it must be iron that I need. That's one reason why I haven't been able to record lately, is because I haven't been sleeping well. And also there's just been more people in the house, so, I don't feel comfortable recording while there's other people in the house. So that's a little unfortunate, but now I'm recording. Ooh, this looks fun. It's like a fire volcano thing. Let's do it. I've been doing this, fitness challenge. I've talked about it a little bit, and it's sort of stalled out right now. And I'm not sure how to work this into the video, because everything I'm doing right now, I'm thinking about how it's going to work into the final video. And I've missed 2 days in a row, and I missed a couple days before that, in the last week, is because of the sleeping problems again. So I'm not happy about that, and I'm not sure how to explain it in the video, because there's no reason. I don't have a good reason for why I didn't work out. I just didn't work out. I just was very lazy, feeling very lazy the last couple of days. I think it's probably because of... How am I going to approach this? Let me pause that thought. I'm going to talk about why I have been feeling lazy later. I need to remind myself because I always forget what I was talking about. Let me take a look at my inventory real quick. I have currently a gold pickaxe with 54 uses, gold axe with 37 uses. I have a really good bow, and only 35 arrows. So what is my goal here? My goal is to find dungeons. That's pretty much my main goal here. It's just to find dungeons. So let's do that instead of going over here, although this is very intriguing. And there probably are some dungeons over there. Let's leave that for later. Okay, so why do I think that the last 2 days have been total potato mode for me? I think that when I was having these sleep issues, my schedule inverted completely. So I was it's not that I just like wasn't sleeping very well. I was sleeping during the day and awake at night is what was actually happening, which is real bad. And when you're like that, you know, you're awake at night and I'm on the computer, and the only thing there is to do, because I don't want to make noise because there's other people sleeping in the house. I don't want to make noise, so I can't record anything. The only thing there is to do is like watch YouTube videos, which is I do that a lot anyway. Or like do some creative work, which I did a little bit of. Actually, did quite a bit of. I've been doing well with that. You know, using Photoshop, making little memes and things, using Premiere. I've been doing a little Premiere editing, etc. But I think that doing too much of that has gotten me out of the habit of just being like out and about. Like, I was doing pretty well with keeping my introvertedness in balance with like actually getting stuff done around the house and with my YouTube schedule stuff and etc. But that got way out of whack while I was trying to fix my sleep problems. And I'm not really sure exactly how to get it back in whack. Which is not usually how you hear that phrase said, but I need to eat. There we go. You know, I think it's just going to be a bit of a process. You know, like usual. Like everything. I'm not seeing any stuff around here, which is a little worrying to me. Maybe I can talk a little bit about some of these little meme projects I've been doing. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I've been watching a lot of the HoloLive EN streams, and every once in a while, you know, you'll have like an idea will hit you. Like for instance, there's this moment where Amelia Watson was mining gold, and she said, and she was on the ceiling, and someone's like, "What are you doing up there?" And she's like, "I'm mining this gold on the ceiling." And I was like, hey, that rings a bell. There's a Black Keys song called Gold on the Ceiling. Alright, what is this? Shooting trial. Interesting. Do I have my bow on my hotbar? I do not. I only have a few arrows as well, so hopefully they can provide me with a little bit. Hello. Okay, sure. Let me in. Let me in! I got it. Okay. Okay, so we're shooting targets. Sick. Alright, we don't need to shoot them hard, we just need to barely preload the bow and hit the targets. That was too much of a lead. There we go. I'm not going to talk much during this because I'm focusing. Door opened. I want to kind of explore this place a little, but no. Is this a new trial, or have I just not seen this particular one before? I don't know. Either one is possible. Okay. Doing good. I am, you know, running low on arrows. But it's fine. Okay. Sick. That was really cool. I like that one. That was fun. Don't get much opportunity to shoot the bow, but I like the bow mechanics and all that, so... Alright, Slate of Growth. Lithograph of Growth. Interesting. So they directly translated the, little tooltip, but then they got a proper translation on the other thing, I think. Hero Sword. Sick. It looks like a two-handed sword, though. I don't think I want it. Okay, some iron ingot, some life potions, silver ingot, dangerous silver ingot. Let's actually check real quick what that means. It means applied to equipment, attack plus 15, attack plus 10, Critical damage rate plus 15, critical chance plus 10. That's actually pretty good. Only a -5 on the defense to make up for that. Sick. Actually, let me check on the Greek Hero Sword too. That is... doesn't say... Oh, it does say two-handed. Two-handed weapon, unique. 150 damage, not really worth it. The one I'm using right now is this one, right? That's 160. So, yeah, not really worth it. I have to sell that. You know what I should do is I should bring some markets with me so I can just plop them down and sell the swords on the spot. That's absolutely what I should do. So I can craft stuff just in my inventory. Can I craft a market right now? Where is the market even? It's not there. Where is the market? Where is the market? I can't craft a market in my inventory. Gotcha. Makes sense. Am I getting seeds here? Yeah. So I should try and bring back as many seeds as I can. Put you out of your misery. Alright, so I should try and bring back as many seeds as I can, because that's something I need to be working on. Okay. What was I talking about before I went in there? That's a great question. I always forget. I was talking about HoloLive EN. So yeah, so I did this mashup, not mashup, but I just made this little meme of Amelia Watson saying gold on the ceiling mashed up with the Black Keys, gold on the ceiling. And it was like a shit post, but you know, so what? It gives me a little experience, and I did learn stuff. I learned how to do a freeze frame. I probably shouldn't be getting this gold. I should probably be getting the titanium, if anything. But yeah, anyway. Gold pickaxe is going to break, of course. Because it only has, like, whatever, not much space. Yeah, don't need you. But yeah, it's been giving me a nice little bit of experience with Premiere and, you know, stuff. I edited the first little bit of my my Sober October video as well. Like the first talking head I did at the beginning of the month, I edited that up and I did nice like little jump cut stuff. And I think it went pretty well. So I need to be like assembling all that stuff now. The problem is I don't know exactly how I'm going to edit it together yet. I think I'm going to wait until like the challenge is basically over before I decide like sort of what my angle is on the whole thing. And also like I don't know the style I'm going to edit it in yet. When I started the project I looked at a couple of little reference images for, not images, but like videos that I was going to use as reference. And I looked at, so there's the Goal Guys YouTube channel. They do a lot of these like monthly fitness challenge type stuff. Usually in the range of like 15 to 60 days is usually how they do it. And I also looked at Wheezy Waiter because he does a lot of these 1 month challenges, not necessarily fitness, but like sort of nutrition or whatever. Do I should have made another pickaxe, but oh, I don't need that. More dried platinum. Okay. I still don't like how they assign a little modifier to absolutely everything, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, so I looked at those two channels, and they do things a little differently. Goal Guys is usually like 15 to 20 minutes long, and Wheezy Waiter is like 30 minutes long. Wheezy Waiter does this thing that I wanted to do where he sort of records most of the commentary after the month is over. So I kind of wanted to do that. Like record most of my shit after the month is over and just sort of tell the story as it happened. Iron Shield. really need another pickaxe is the problem. This thing is just going to keep breaking. This brings up actually something I was going to talk about, which is editing. Editing these Let's Plays. I've been taking a stance of like, I don't want to edit these at all. So I just want to hit record, do my intro, go for 20 minutes, and then do an outro, and then hit stop. That's what I want to do with these Let's Plays. And I wanted to actually make a new channel for the Sober October and related stuff. I want to start doing that more often. I got a lot of ideas, you know. I need to start executing on those ideas more. But one of the ideas was I wanted to maybe experiment with, instead of doing a standard style Let's Play. Okay, am I back where I started then? It looks like it. Should be a gate somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm back where I started. I need to probably go up, and then I need to look at the volcano. I was thinking about doing, instead of doing these, like, you know, one per day unedited YouTube videos, maybe I should look into doing like maybe one every other day edited, and still have like I could still have 2 series going on at once, but it would just be edited so that should I go get that? I guess I should go get that. I might not have room for it. I don't know, whatever. Edited so like all the boring parts are cut out, and me stuttering and going and is cut out, and maybe the format doesn't have to change much aside from that, but probably it would be a good idea if I did change the format a little bit as well, because, you know, these unedited videos don't do terribly well on YouTube as a platform. At the same time, I think that might be overthinking it a little bit. It might be fine. It might just be that that I haven't been doing it long enough. I haven't built up a following. I'm also not collaborating with anyone, so like the discoverability is kind of not there. I have had a couple of like views from recommended on a couple of my videos, but it doesn't seem like people stick around long. I think someone actually did watch the entirety of my iron smelting setup video. Because you get those like detailed analytics of like watch time and stuff, and I saw a spike, like it went from 2.0 hours watched in the last 48 hours to 2.5, and I was like, wow, did I get a bunch of like 1 minute views, or did I get 1 half-hour view? And it turns out I got 1 half-hour view. Should I go down there first? I think I should. I haven't seen any dungeons down there, but I'm at least going to have to come down here in order to get to the volcano properly. And I'm sure there's a dragon on this volcano. Probably. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I got like an actual view on one of my videos. I believe it was the iron video, but it's kind of funny. That's like my first actual view. Because most of the views that I get that aren't just me looking at my own videos are like, they click off after 5 minutes. Which is kind of understandable, to be honest. I also do the same. Like, I don't really watch just straight Let's Plays anymore. So probably, you know, edited Let's Play content is going to do much better than just straight gameplay. But then, you know, there's also, I just got to juggle, like, how much time I'm willing to spend on this stuff. Because editing does take time. It doesn't even take that long, to be honest, and I'm, like, pretty fast with it. But it still does take time, and it takes energy. And I can't really do anything else while I'm doing that, because I can't, like, listen to a podcast, because I have to be paying attention to when I'm editing. Like, I have to listen to the words and, like, make decisions about when to make a cut and such. I actually did, you know, these really nice edited videos for Morrowind, But I think the problem with that is, like, nobody gives a shit about Morrowind. And also, like, I wasn't doing thumbnails at the time. I wasn't really... I don't know. I was, like, half trying to do YouTube at the time, but I'm doing it a little more seriously now. And I would really like to... I've kind of, like... I'm right on the edge of, like, doubling down on YouTube. Just being like, fuck it, if I can't make this work, then I'll just go bankrupt and die. But, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's just a gut reaction feeling that I have sometimes to being like... Like, I'll have a moment of like, doubt where I'm like, I need to just stop doing this and get a real job and etc, etc. I mean, I've talked about my jobs before. It's not that I've never had a real job. I've had many real jobs, and I just don't like them. And I tend to take a lot of time in between jobs because I don't want to get another one. But yeah, I'm like on the fence about just like doubling down on YouTube and trying to like go full time, basically. Go full time before I'm even making full time money, you know. Like, and yeah, this like Sober October thing ties into that because I'm really considering just doing that kind of content. Okay, this dragon is, I don't think he sees me, but a little spooky. I want to keep doing gameplay content because it's like, you know, it's relatively easy to make, it's relatively fun. Okay, I gotta run. It's relatively easy to make, it's relatively fun, and, you know, there's always new games. This guy might be trouble. Out of stamina. I think I'll probably continue doing Let's Plays in some capacity, no matter what. I mean, I always seem to come back to it as an idea one way or another, so I doubt I'll be away from Let's Plays for long, even if I do decide to do other stuff more. But I think I want to keep this Capture God channel. I want to keep this channel for Let's Plays, and then do all my other stuff on a different channel. And I've been sort of brainstorming ideas for what that other channel would look like. Yeah, this pickaxe is just not long for this world. This platinum, I'm sure I've not gotten any of this before, so I want to gather up as much of that as I can so that I can sort of start working with it. Maybe a platinum pickaxe will have more durability than a gold pickaxe. I don't know if I can even craft a platinum pickaxe. Might have to... I think I'm at the highest technology level, but I'm not sure. They might... I know they have plans for much more. I think they said they wanted like another 5 tiers of technology or something like that. There's also a bunch of shit that I haven't looked into, like the World Heritage sites or whatever. Like you can make a pyramid and you can make the Parthenon. I don't know exactly what they do, but I think you have to give them resources and then something happens. Possibly they're planning on using that to replace the Pillar of Technology or whatever they called it in the future. Not sure. I want to see if I can find one more dungeon before I leave. This volcano is kind of interesting, but there's a lot of ores here. There's not a lot. I haven't seen a lot of anything else. There's a dragon. I mean, I still haven't figured out how to fight the dragon exactly. Maybe I should just head to the top. Maybe there's a dungeon at the top. I don't know. That lava there is not connected to the ground. That's fun. So yeah, I've been doing that stuff. I also opened a Fiverr account, although I didn't really put any effort into it, to be honest. I really should like make a custom profile picture and like do some mock-ups for different types of projects that I might be open to doing in the future. Can you just grab onto the mountain so I can at least climb it? Can I rest anywhere along this mountain? I can at least walk. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so like my voice is already starting to crack. I feel like I complain about this in every video now, but like my stamina is just not very good for these videos. I think when I play Amnesia later today, I'm gonna have to think about like not talking for the most part, which I think fits that style of game, so it's probably fine. So my guess would be I should not jump in here, but like, is there anything going on in here? This would be a cool place for a base around a volcano, but I think I want to keep my current base until I can basically find a like a high level island to settle on. But like, if I could find a high level volcano type island, that would be sick. So I'm not seeing any more dungeons, unfortunately, and we are getting to the point where I'd like to call this an episode. I think I've talked about most of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, not really seeing any dungeons here. What's this? Is this some sort of a... Oh, that's where the lava ends. Okay, well, you know what? I suppose that's as good a place as any to stop. I've said my piece. I will go back to the portal on camera because there's nothing interesting going to happen there. So, give it 10 seconds for the outro, or the end slate. Click the video, click the subscribe, and I will see you later.